Greetings, everybody, and welcome to yet another update video here on the Media Files. Sadly, no Blu-rays or DVDs this time around, but this time we have a nice pile of PS3 games. Yeah, with some major updates and some games, well, I've never played them before. Granted, all of these I've never played before, but specifically, the majority of these all come from the same company. Yeah. And what is that? Find out next here on the Media Files. All right, welcome back. So yeah, I figured we'd do a little bit different angle this time. So that way, instead of me, kind of showing off the stuff, in front of the camera and whatnot, I figured, hey, maybe you'd like to actually, see a little bit more content and whatnot on the shelves. So here we have, let's see here, grand total of 8 awesome new games for the PS3. So first of all, as I mentioned before, most of these games are actually from the same company. And I got inspired by watching Zaren Isaac playing one of these games. And I'm like, you know what? I should go out and try to track down, as many of these as I can while they're cheap. Because I know certain ones go for a lot more money than others. So, like, well, when I find those two specific games, then, hey, shall I say bucket list complete for at least some of those. All right, so first off, let's start things off here. So from the company Bethesda, or Bethesda, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, Bethesda, whatever it is you want to call it, company that makes, Elder Scrolls and Skyrim and all that stuff. Here we have a really awesome game that sounded cool and, sounded like, everything is, destructible and all that fun, good stuff, right? So here we have Brink. Yeah, just the front cover alone looked awesome, and the gameplay looks pretty cool. What's cool about it, though, is that I actually managed to get it with the manual. Yeah, which is something you don't really see that much, obviously, anymore. But the cool thing about it is it's a nice, full, colored manual. Yeah, usually they would be, all black and white and, try to save money. But, hey, there you go. Can't beat awesome game with manual. All right, so I should mention, as I put a title here and a title there, I'll probably, it'll be, 4 and 4 for here, so that way, that or it may just be one, probably just 2, actually, one here, then one there, then when we move on to the next games, I'll just take them down, and there you go. All right, so up next, so here we have 2 games, 2 sequels, actually, because, well, what can I say? The first game is only available on PC. As a matter of fact, I remember when this game came out, and this game made its heyday mainly because of its graphics quality. Yes. Now, I remember back in the day that the game was being displayed at I think it was like at a E3, I believe, or something like that, and they had like 3 screens, all, together, and the computer was, they had to have fans on the computer because it was running so hard, and, well, turned out that game, almost it seemed like that it almost needed a supercomputer to actually run at, at maximum, quality, and, well, lo and behold, game systems have gotten better since then, and they can do pretty much amazing things nowadays. So here we have from Crytek the Crysis 2 limited edition. Yeah. Now, it's mainly limited because you get the bonus XP, the platinum dog tag, the weapon attachment, and the Scar weapon skin. So, like I said, never actually played this game, but I know that from what I've seen, it looks amazing. It really, really does. And, looks like I'll have to get another. Sucks. Case is a little cracked. Yeah, well, as you can probably see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well. Might have a spare case sitting around somewhere. So, yeah. Anyway, but hey, it comes with a nice manual there. Good old black and white manual, as always. But hey, what can you say? Beggars can't be choosers, right? So, there we go. Look at that. Break and Crysis 2. Okay. So, up next, so we have the third game in the series, Crysis 3, yeah, the Hunter Edition. As it was labeled, basically you can have your little bow as a weapon. The Predator bow, which actually looks pretty cool, actually. So, like I said, this series just looks so awesome, and, I can't wait to sit down and play it. Alright, so, now, as I had mentioned before, these next games all come from the same company, or they're all basically from the same, distributor, producer, the game series, what have you. So, I got inspired by Zaran Izarak, because he was playing the Jurassic Park game from this series, and that kind of inspired me to kind of go out and try to hunt some of these games down while they're cheap, because I know certain ones go for a lot more money, specifically Jurassic Park and Back to the Future. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find those two, especially Jurassic Park, because the other thing I saw on that was on Amazon, but they wanted it on the 360 for like almost $80. I'm like, I don't want to spend $80 on a game if I don't know if I'm going to like it. I'd much rather spend $8 on it. Yeah. However, though, managed to find a few titles. So first off, we have, obviously, my favorite superhero. Here we have Batman, the Telltale series. That's right. All the next upcoming games are from the Telltale series. It just looks like an amazing game and whatnot. Now, I know they did do another one entitled, The Enemy Within, and I believe it's just a PS4 game. So, yeah, here we go. No manual, unfortunately. So, there we go. So, Crysis 3 and Batman, the Telltale series. Alright, so up next, now I do have these games, most of these games on the PS4, meaning Borderlands 3 and the Handsome Collection, which I know that they have the Game of the Year edition of the PS4 somewhere, but if I have to, I might just go ahead and track down the PS3 versions as well. So, as you had seen, it was a Borderlands-related game. I found Tales from the Borderlands. Yeah, something just told me that when I saw the title, I had to grab it. And I'm just like, you know what? I bet you this thing is kind of a rarity, or it's one of the more known ones, and I'm like, I better snatch it. So, here's the disc art. And here we have the manual. Yep. A whole lazy paper sleeve. Yeah. Purchase Battleborn on the PS4. So, yeah. I have not played Borderlands yet. I really need to. From what I've seen, they look like really awesome, fun games. As well as Bioshock. Because I know I have the entire Bioshock series on the PS3 there, as well as the entire series on PS4 as well. Yeah, I really need to get on that. So up next, one of my favorite zombie TV shows. Like I said, I love it. I remember when it was on, and I should have bought this game when it came out, But hey, what can I say? You wait so long to become next to nothing. So here we have The Walking Dead, the Game of the Year edition. Yeah, which has all 5 episodes as well as the 400 Days episode. May notice the sticker residue there. Leave a comment down below if you know how to get that crap off of there. That thing bugs me. I really hate it when sticker residue will not come off. Maybe try something, I don't know. But, But hey, looky there. We get a manual and a advertisement for, bonus content to download the original score and exclusive behind videos. I'm sure it's probably long gone off the internet by now, but do some digging. And look at that. We actually have colored artwork. Yeah, look at that. So there you go. Colored mini manual. There you go. All right. So, Tales of the Borderlands and Walking Dead, the Game of the Year edition. All right. Down to the last 2 here. So speaking of Walking Dead, they also had Season 2. Yeah, so there we go. We got both seasons of the Walking Dead games on the PS3. Sadly, no manual for this one, but that's okay. There's always the internet. That's right. And finally, now this is the one that I was really thinking about buying at first. I'm kind of glad that I kind of looked around, because everyone that I was kind of looking at, the case looks kind of bad and really discolored and stuff, and I like it when it looks, practically new or fairly used. However, though, this game, based off of comic book series Fables from Vertigo Comics, here we have The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, get a closer look at that artwork there. Yeah, look there. Kind of reminds me of the Wolfman. I've never actually read any of those comics. If any of you have read any of those, write a comment down below and let me know how they are. Because I believe I found the comic book that this is actually based on, as well as some of the other Fable series. But, yeah, sadly no manual, unfortunately. But, hey, what can I say? These games look so awesome, because I know a lot of them are based on, movements that you need to do, or they're all like, very like quick time related events and whatnot. So, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, that completes this small little update. I hope you guys enjoyed the change of scenery rather than me being like so. I might start doing more game videos like this. That way you guys can look at the artwork and, my little, trusty little lightsaber here. And so with that, I'll see you in the next update. Remember to please like and subscribe. More content to come. Hit that notification button. And on top of that, I'll see you later.